Hey guys, welcome to Cooking with Steven and Jacqueline. Today we're going to make an easy Alfredo pasta and stove-top grilled chicken using Uncle Steve's shake seasoning. So let's sit back and enjoy the ride.
So folks, let's go make our Alfredo pasta and grilled chicken, and here's our ingredients.
You will need 1 pack of McCormick Alfredo sauce, milk, unsalted butter, fettuccine or other pasta, black pepper, red pepper flakes. And for the chicken, you will need boneless chicken, mustard, any grilled seasoning of your choice, and black pepper and salt to taste.
Hey folks, welcome back to my kitchen. Let's start by prepping our boneless chicken. Well, here I got me a couple of boneless chicken breasts and about 3 boneless chicken thighs. The first thing you want to do is to remove that tenderloin from the chicken breast using a sharp knife, and that is pretty simple to do. After removing the tenderloin, you want to take the chicken breast and place it into a plastic bag. This will ensure that you won't get chicken juices everywhere when you go to thin out your chicken breast using your meat mallet. The reason for pounding out your chicken breast is to make sure that you get an even layer, and this will help you to get that even cooking going on. Here you can see I've pounded it out to about 1/4 inch in thickness. So folks, the chicken thighs and breasts are all cleaned up and it's time to season them. Now all you want to do is just lay down your chicken thighs and breasts onto the cutting board. You should first season the non-presentation side first and then flip them over to do the presentation side. This next step is optional, but I'm going to apply a light layer of yellow mustard which will act as a binder. All you want to do is rub that mustard all over those chicken pieces and make sure you get every inch properly well covered. It's time to season your chicken, and here I'm going to be using a seasoning called Uncle Steve's Shake, and this one is thick meat. I will have a link to Uncle Steve's website in the description below. You want to make sure and get a nice layer of that seasoning all over those chicken pieces. I'm also going to be using a next one of Uncle Steve's Shake seasoning called the original. You want to apply a little more heavier of this seasoning than the first seasoning that you have used, and if you don't have either of the two, you can just use some SPG, which is salt, pepper and garlic powder. After you have finished applying the seasoning to this side, you want to flip over your chicken pieces and repeat that same process. Well, I'll bring you guys back after we have flipped over the chicken and seasoned this side. And in a miracle of time, here we are finishing off seasoning our chicken. So here's a bird's eye view of our seasoned chicken. I'll see you guys in half an hour at the stove. Well, a few seconds for you guys, that is. And in a miracle of time, 45 minutes has gone by and our cast iron griddle is all warmed up. Here I'm just adding about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil to our cast iron griddle, taking my spatula and just spreading it all around. So our oil is all hot and ready to go, so let's get a couple pieces of our chicken down. And there goes our first piece of chicken, and now for the second piece. We are looking for a good sear on those pieces of chicken. I'm going to let this go for about 3 to 5 minutes before flipping. This is about 4 minutes in, so it's time to give those bad boys a flip. And there you can see that lovely crust that we have achieved. And we are going to let this go for about another 3 to 5 minutes on the other side. Well, another 4 minutes has gone by, and there you can see that lovely crust. So it's time to get the chicken off of that cast iron griddle onto our plate. I'm just laying down the cast iron griddle and we'll be cooking the remaining of the chicken off camera, and I'll bring you guys back when we are done. And in a miracle of time, our last of our chicken is on the grill. It's time to get them off and onto our plate. Now we're going to head on over back to the stove where we have a pot of water boiling, where we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of sea salt. You want to make sure you add enough salt in the water before adding your pasta. Now it's time to add your pasta. Here I'm using a pack of penne pasta, which is about 10 ounces. You want to give this a good old stir and boil your pasta until al dente, which means firm but to the bite. This should take about 8 to 10 minutes depending on the brand of pasta that you're using. While our water is boiling, let's move on to making our easy Alfredo sauce, which is just a pack of creamy garlic Alfredo mix. As you can see, I have already thrown in the mix in the pan. Now you just want to add 1 cup of milk slowly and continue stirring until the mix is fully dissolved. This should take about 3 to 5 minutes on medium-low heat, and you do not want to stop stirring at this point. Now that the mix is incorporated in the milk, it's time to add our unsalted butter. I'm going in with 3 tablespoons, and then you want to continue stirring this until that butter dissolves. Now you can start this from scratch, but I'm just showing the easy way out, especially after a hard day's work. Well, it's time to spruce up your sauce a bit, so I'm going to add about half to 1 teaspoon of black pepper. This is optional, of course. You can leave your sauce as is. And for a bit of heat, I'm going in with 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and this is optional, of course, but you know how I like to kick it up a notch with that heat. Just take your whisk and whisk everything together now and make sure that everybody gets happy in that pool. You want to continue whisking your sauce until it becomes somewhat thick, as you can see here in the picture. This is the thickness of consistency that you're looking for. As you can see how our sauce coats the back of our spoon. Now it's time to give our sauce a little taste to see if we are on point, and it looks like we are definitely there. So let's head on over to our kitchen counter and get this all plated up. Here we are at our kitchen counter once again, where we're going to give our pieces of chicken a rough chop before we get everything all plated up.
Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and click the post notifications for more.
Now that our chicken is all chopped up, let's get this all plated up. Well, first off, let's get some of our penne pasta onto our plate. And of course, you want to put a generous amount of pasta, don't be shy. And now for the star of the show, our easy, creamy garlic Alfredo sauce. You just want to drizzle this all over the pasta. Of course, you can mix in the sauce together with the pasta all in one dish, but this is how we do it at our house. All that's left to do is just to top off your pasta with some of that lovely grilled chicken. And don't be cheap about it. Well, this next step is not traditional, but we want a bit of green, so we'll top it off with a bit of chives. Well guys, now that we have this all plated up nicely, let's fasten our seat belts and get ready for a drive-by. Let's go!
So boys and girls, here's our delicious Alfredo creamy garlic pasta with grilled chicken, and it was so tasty. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notifications for more videos. See you all on our next cooking journey, and we're out until next time.